Illini get a shot at #1 ranked Tennessee today, but the last shot did not belong to the Illini. The Illini hosting the nation's top-ranked team for the first time in 11 years. And Illinois trailed by 1 at half, but second half, the Illini on the attack. Trey White, the drive and hoop, he had 11, and freshman star Kasparis Yakuchonis takes over, drives and scores. Then later, more KJ. He poured in 22 points as the Illini took a 6-point lead late in the game, but off of an Illini miss, Ben Humrickow slams home the rebound. But the Illini make 2 critical errors late. With the game tied 62-all, the Illini throw away the inbounds pass. The Volunteers, Igor Milicic, the go-ahead slam. Then after the Illini tied the game, Tennessee gets the final shot. The Volunteers, Jordan Gainey drives all the way to beat the buzzer, and the Illini fall just short to Tennessee, 66-64. Our Jim Matson reports from the State Farm Center.
This game went pretty much as expected. Two teams that stressed physicality and defense made for kind of an ugly offensive game, but the final shot belonged to Tennessee, and when it went in, #1 Tennessee had survived Champaign and the Illini.
You know, wish I had the last 5 seconds over. I would have called timeout and give Gainey credit. Made a heck of a play. They're #1 for a reason.
That was a high-level game, man. Hard fought, hard to get a basket, hard to guard wherever, but just so much respect for Brad and his program.
Today is Brad Underwood's 62nd birthday. He's going to regret not calling that timeout. He's going to regret coming up 2 points short, but he's also a big picture guy. He thinks Illinois got better tonight versus Tennessee. From Champaign, Jim Matson, 25 Sports.
Thank you, Jim. But maybe the loudest ovation today at State Farm Center came from Illinois football quarterback Luke Altmyer. Altmyer telling the sold-out Illini crowd that he will return to Illinois next season. Altmyer has 21 TD passes this year, leading Illinois to the Citrus Bowl.